Hi, my name is Lisa Oswald, and I'm so very happy and proud to announce the arrival of our first book in the Project Lightbody series called Awake Energy and the Unique Side of Infinity. It is available now in paperback and ebook on Amazon. I want to thank all who had a part in the making of these books, from the many individuals and groups who came for Lightbody activation to the crowds of beings and life that overflowed in the spaces above Pleiadian Great Light while channeling. The channeled messages and information were given with great love to be shared with all in book form now. It has taken over 3 years to carefully transcribe hundreds of recorded transmissions and organize the almost overwhelming amount of information in such a way that we hope reveal the story of what it means to remember who it is that you came here to be known as. There is so much more to come, and I want to end with gratitude and thanks to my husband, Larry, who has now edited over 1 million words as he continues to compile this channeled material for the next book in the series. And now I would like to read the introduction to Awake Energy and the Unique Side of Infinity. Once in a millennium, the celestial rays of Pleiadian Great Light and all the universal energies of awake create an opening for humanity, beings, and life everywhere to experience what has been almost forgotten. I am delighted to be part of rekindling this memory so you can notice the deepest sense of yourself awake and moving and remember your own unique side of infinity. During channeling, Pleiadian Great Light sometimes paused and said, "Do you believe us?" You can say yes or no because we're not trying to transplant our beliefs into you, so stay alert. You'll know if you don't believe something we're saying. It's okay. Find your own trust. That's part of this light body work, to find what works well for you in this light-filled space today. It is my foremost desire that these channeled transmissions do not become a formal teaching, philosophy, or part of Pleiadian lore. You can use this information as much as you want to uplift and experience your own energy, but don't venerate it more than yourself. This is not a teaching. This is a transmission, a direct transmission of energy that creates a dynamic experience for you on the level of your soul's deepest understanding of who you are. I was born with a glass chakra nervous system enabling me to experience the full spectrum of light through the celestial perception of the light body. The light body has the knowledge of everything that is needed and also unknown by the mind and the ordinary 5 senses. I've always had refined perceptions, like seeing tiny cherub-like beings scattering rose petals over my dinner plate and spirits wandering in the bardos, having multidimensional visitations with phenomenal life forms while hiking on Mount Shasta, traveling across the universe with my light body and perceiving auras, vortexes, the light body, and planes of energy and light with the human form. These experiences have been common since my teens, and I found wonder in them all. I have been a teacher in most of my previous incarnations with the Pleiadians. In this lifetime, they wanted me to try something new that the world had not known for some time: awake channeling. It is a rare occurrence because it is a channeling space that is awake to itself. Awake channeling is tuning into yourself. It is expansion and purpose unfolding in itself. You're awake to your own soul's origination point, the greatness of all possibilities, and you can download precisely the information needed at any moment and convey it conversationally with others. In that tremendous light-filled space is a blending of the unique energies of myself, Pleiadian Great Light, and the sentient entity known as This One. This One has been here many times before, but this visit would be brief because of the delicate nature of interfacing with a hard body like mine in this 3rd dimension. This unusual spatial relationship created an opening to transmit awake energy to others so they could experience self-illumination. This means fully noticing and expressing your unique energy and purpose, which is your soul work. You are already awake. Your unique soul expression has never gone anywhere. It's just a forgotten memory ready to be re-noticed now. Instructions were never given to me on how to channel. That part was automatic. I just needed to understand my role and adjust accordingly. When I closed my eyes to channel for the first time, I instantly received 2 messages from the light-filled space above me. Thank you for finding us, and do not separate out the light. At that moment, it was like a timer went off. I found the Pleiadians and was awake and aware of my spiritual work known as Pleiadian Great Light Channel. I was reminded not to separate out the light, but to embrace it all. The messages I received were life-supporting and not polarized with judgments, dogma, or beliefs filtered through the mind. The Pleiadians emphasized the sanctity of life with the greatest love, care, and compassion for all life everywhere, with nothing left out. When the channeling space opened, many life forms appeared for a chance to be heard by Great Light and to notice their work. There were interactions with kingdoms and realms, sentient beings and entities, the angelics, devas, elementals, souls who had crossed over, ETs, guides, and the ancient ones. Once or twice, the creator of this universe came and spoke with Pleiadian Great Light. I was aware of these conversations, but not privy to their details. Lightbody activation is an opportunity for self-noticing, entertaining esoteric stories, questions, upliftment, emotional and personality work, psychology and psyche work, energy exercises, and personal homework assignments. Everyone who found their way to Great Light had the opportunity to notice their unique energy signature and give expression to their own soul light and purpose. Life is almost unfathomable in its variety. Here are some short descriptions of the diversity encountered while channeling. Many will be elaborated on in future books. Sky beings are responsible for the colors we see on the face of the earth. One such individual of sky being origin was encouraged to use their talents as a color therapist. They could also read the Akashic records. Some pet communicators were instructed to utilize their snorkel-like subtle body apparatuses to enhance interspecies communication with animals and plants. Pets can see these funnel-like projection devices that translate their thought impulses to humans so they can understand and assist them with their current situation with other pets or family members. Souls came with twin flames. That's when the illumination point is double. You get 2. It's twice as much fun. Sometimes it can triple, but not too much after that. Some people had double chakra systems representing 2 different life forms. This is very unusual. It presents very interesting opportunities for tremendous growth to develop a unique experience of a soul group. You may be aware or awake to your sense of soul. From there, you may take another step to encompass the awareness of a larger group or pattern of expression of energy. This larger gathering of energies is what we're calling a soul group. The soul group's purpose is to make sure the one voice and the one body that's manifested accomplishes its purpose. Many have soul groups with them. A gatekeeper's soul group manifested through his unique energy signature as the 10 kingdoms he had visited since the beginning. A wreath of light around him was the opening that connected him to those kingdoms and his soul's origination. A fellow brought with him a celestial nervous system. That's when a conscious memory returns in the form of a celestial body. The mechanics of describing this is similar to the definition of an angel incarnate. That means wherever you look, you will see you, and you are light. A few souls arrived here for their first lifetime, some for their last loving look, and others were just visiting. Most people came with one light body, but that could grow rapidly into multiples, maybe even a dozen, but they are all taking their direction through light body number 1. They sometimes multiply to expand your ability to cross dimensions you're not quite aware of yet. Several came to work on sacred geometry and constructing Merkabahs or spaceships of light. Many asked for help communicating with their higher self, beautiful guides, or crystals. Shamans, midwives, healers, and hospice workers were given suggestions on how to deepen the understanding of their own light work. Occasionally, people were asked to leave the room before the session started because they were either already under the care of other beings or fully awake and able to chart their own course. Tilted chakras, hara lines, energy planes, and ley lines were adjusted. Nadis, cords, and threads were untangled. Implants, devices, and past life artifacts were removed or activated with permission from that person. Demon drain-off energy work was also done. This was not an exorcism. After channeling, individuals felt better, more alive, and refreshed from that space filled with light and awake energy. Great Light said, "This opening is now growing in such a way that everyone here can make some new and important connections with who they are. Not so much on the level of mental perceptions or even on the emotional or physical levels of who we think we are, but instead on a very broad welcoming of our energy and higher and bigger selves as we experience a greater peacefulness about ourselves and who we are on all levels of life, plus more." I'm happy to share these beautiful transmissions and energy work with you at this time. This is a great moment to remember who it is that you came here to be known as. Enjoy the book and your journey home. Thank you so much.